What is compound interest? Compound interest is the interest on a loan or deposit calculated based on both the initial principal and accumulated interest from previous period. Compound interest can be thought as interest on interest and will make then sum grow at a faster rate than simple interest, which is calculated only on the principal amount. Here is methodology for compound interest. What is annuity? Annuity is a series of equal payments made at equal interval of times. Annuity concept enable people to plan for the future in terms of investment and savings. Equal payments are deposited or paid periodically over time. Here is methodology for annuity. Let's get on with the first question. Fatih has a piece of land with a market value of 45,000 ringgit Malaysia. He has two options: to sell the land now and invest in a scheme which offers an interest of 6.5% compounded monthly, or to sell after 5 years at 60,000 ringgit. What would you advise? P equal to 45,000, S equal to unknown, K equal to 6.5% which is 0.065, M equal to 12, I equal to 0.065 divided by 12. Using the formula S equal to P, open bracket 1 plus I, close the bracket, power by N. We will get that S equal to 45,000, open bracket 1 plus 0.065 divided by 12, close the bracket, power by 60. We will get that S equal to 62,236.78. After all the calculation we have done, we will use 62,236.78 minus 60,000 equal to 2,236.78. After all that, I will advise Fatih to choose to sell the land now and invest it in a scheme since it gives more than sell it after 5 years at 60,000. If Fatih decided to invest it in a scheme, she will get more by 2,236.78 cents.
Let's get on with the second question. Question 2. Fatima deposit 900 ringgit into an account at an interest of 6% compounded every 2 months. 3 for 5 years later, she made another deposit into the account. What is the value of the second deposit if she wants the account to be worth 5,000 ringgit 5 years after the second deposit?
Let's get on with the answer. P equal to 900, K1 equal to 6%, K2 equal to 6%, M1 equal to 6, M2 equal to 6, T1 equal to 3.5, T2 equal to 5. I1 equal to K1 divided by M1, we will get 0.01. I2 equal to K2 divided by M2, we will get 0.01. N1 equal to M1 times T1, we will get 21. N2 equal to M2 times T2, we will get 30. And S2 is 5,000. Using the formula S equal to P, open bracket 1 plus I, close the bracket, power by N, we will get the S equal to 900, open bracket 1 plus 0.01, close the bracket, power by 21. We will get the answer that S is 1,109.15. 5,000 minus 1,109.15 equal to 3,890.85. Using the formula S2 equal to P, open bracket 1 plus I2, close the bracket, power by N2, we will get that 3,890.85 equal to P, open bracket 1 plus 0.01, close the bracket, power by 30. After that, 3,890.85 divided by 1.01 power by 30 equal to P. After all the calculation we have done, P equal to 2,886 ringgit.71 cent.
Hello everyone, today I will solve a question involving compound interest. The question states, Fatima invests 15,000 into an account at an interest rate of K% compounded every 4 months. After 8 years, the account balance is 21,955.34 ringgit. So, we need to determine for question A, the interest rate of K compounded every 4 months. For question B, the total amount if the investment was extended for 2 years. For question C, the total interest earned for 10 years. So, let's solve this step by step. For question A, find the interest rate of K compounded every 4 months. We need to using the compound interest formula. The compound interest formula is S equal to P bracket 1 plus I bracket the power of N. S equal to 21,955.34. This is a future value. For P equal to 15,000, this is a principal amount. For T equal to 8 years. For M equal to 3, this is a compound every 4 months, so 3 times a year. For N equal to 24, and lastly for I equal to K over 3. So we need to substitute the value into the formula and we can get K equal to 4.8%. So the interest rate of K compounded every 4 months is a 4.8%. On to the next question. For question B, find the total amount if the investment was extended for another 2 years. So we need to calculate the total amount if the investment was extended to 10 years. We need to using the same formula. Formula is S equal to P bracket 1 plus I bracket the power of n. For P equal to 15,000, for R equal to 4.8% or 0.048, for T equal to 2 years, for F equal to 3, for I equal to 0.048 over 3, n equal to 3 times this, we need to substitute the value into the formula and we can get S equal to 16,498.84 ringgit. The total amount if the investment was extended for another 2 years is 16,498.84 ringgit. Move on to the next question. For question C, find the total interest earned for 10 years. The total interest earned is the difference between the final amount and the principal amount. So we need to using the formula interest equal to S minus P. So we need to substitute the value into the formula and the total interest earned for 10 years is 1,498.84 ringgit. That's all from me. Thank you for watching. Now we move on to the next question.
So now I will move to question 4. An executive traded his car 30,000 and top up it up with his saving of 5,000 to buy a new car. The new car is listed at 78,000. He obtained a loan from a finance company to settle the balance of the purchase price. He has to agree to settle the loan by monthly payment to be made at the end of each month for 7 years. The interest on the loan is 12% compounded monthly. Okay guys, we will move to question A. Find the monthly payment. So we know that 70,000 ringgit is the price of the new car. So we list 70,000 ringgit minus with 30,000 plus 5,000. The amount that we get from his saving and his savings all car. So we will get 43,000. So we will need to use a formula A equal to R in bracket 1 minus in bracket 1 plus I close bracket power of negative n divided by I. So just usually we list all the information that we get. A equal to 43,000. R, the amount that we need to search. T is 7, that means 7 years. M is 12, that means the compounded monthly. K is 12%, that means the interest that the loan give. So we use the I equal to K per M to search the amount of I. So 0.12 divided by 12, we will get 0.01. And M, we use the formula N per, equal to MT, we will get N equal to 12 times 7, we will get 84. So we just substitute the information to the question as to the formula. So 43,000 equal to R in bracket 1 minus 1 plus 0 1 close bracket negative 84 power of negative 84 divided by 0.01. So exchange the place just we learn from the middle school. R equal to 43,000 divided by 1 minus 1 plus 0.01 close bracket power of negative 84 divided by 0.01. So R equal to 759 and 70 cents. Okay, now we move to question D. Calculate the interest charge. We will use the I equal to NR negative A. Just usual list the information that we get from the previous question. So I substitute the information into the formula. I equal to 84 in bracket 759.01 close bracket minus 43,000. We will get 20,761 and 88 cents. Question C. Immediately after paying 60 payment, he decided to settle the balance of the loan. Find the balance. So settle the balance. Settle balance, we need to use formula A. So the difference is N is the number of the remaining payment. That means 84 minus with 60, we will get 24. So N equal to 34. So A 34 equal to 759.01 open bracket 1 minus open bracket 1 plus 0.01 close bracket negative power of negative 34 divided by 0.01. So we will get 834 RM 60 ringgit 125 and 22 cents. D. If he fails to pay the first 4 monthly payment, find the amount he has to pay on the fifth payment in order to settle the outstanding arrears. The outstanding arrears, I highlight it because we need to use formula Sn equal to R open bracket 1 plus I close bracket power of N minus 1 divided by I. So N is the total month need to pay. That means fifth payment he need to pay. So N equal to 5. So S5 equal to 759 and 70 cents open bracket 1 plus 0.01 close bracket power of 5 minus 1 divided by 0.01. So as 5 we will get 3,872 and 2 cents.
Question 5. A factory paid 10% down payment to buy a machine that costs 500,000 ringgit. The factory will pay 10,000 ringgit at the end of each month to repay the balance of the purchase price. The interest charge is 12% compounded monthly. Find the number of years needed for the balance to be paid in full. So what does the question want? The question wants us to find the number of years needed for the balance to be paid in full. To do that, we have to take out the information for the question first. And then after that, we can use the information to solve the question. So let's see what we have. So first thing is our R. Our R is 10,000 ringgit. And then our K is 12%. And then our M is 12. For I, we have to divide K with M. So our K is 0.12 and our M is 12. And then we will get 0.01 for our I. Next is N. So to get N, we have to times M with T. And then we will get 12T for our N. For this question, we can use the present value formula. So the formula is A equal to R in bracket 1 minus in bracket 1 plus I powered by negative N. Then we divide with I. Alright, so before we start, we have to calculate our A. Because in the question, the factory has paid 10% of the down payment for the machine. So 500,000 ringgit times with 10%, and then we will get 15,000 ringgit. Then 500,000 ringgit minus with 15,000 ringgit, and then we will get 450,000 ringgit. Now let's calculate. 450,000 equals to 10,000 in bracket 1 minus in bracket 1 plus 0.01 power negative 12t. Now we have to move our 10,000 ringgit to the left side, so we can divide it with 450,000 ringgit. And after divide, we will get 45. And then we will times our 45 with 0.01, and then we will get 0.45. Now on our right side, we only have 1 minus in bracket 1 plus 0.01 power negative 12t. Now we don't need 1 in our right side, so we will move 1 to the left, and then we will minus it with 0.45, and then we will get negative 0.55. And on our right side now, we only have 1 plus 0.01 power minus 12t. So we can calculate the inside of bracket, and we will have 1.01. So for this part, we will use log. So in the mathematical sentence, it will be log negative 0.55 equals to negative 12t log 1.01. Then we will leave negative 12t on our right side, and we will take log 1.01 to the left side, so we can divide it with log negative 0.55. After divide, we will get negative 16.08 equals to negative 12t. Now we will take negative 12 and move it to the left side, so we can divide it with negative 16.08. And finally, after divide, we will get 5.01 equals to t. So our t will be 5 years.